Hi guys. So this is my third video for today, and in this one I was just over, dare I admit this, I just went over to the Daily Mail to see what they said about Meghan, about her return to Instagram, and just for kicks, I couldn't resist really. And so they had this article. It wasn't very negative in tone. I don't know who actually wrote it, but the gist of it was that they gave us all the digits of the whole you know experience. So they tell us first of all that she was wearing a 1,000 pound dress in her profile photo, right, which was taken by fashion photographer Jake Rosenberg, who is a friend of hers and Harry's, apparently. So I don't remember if they said the designer of the dress, but apparently it's a 1,000 pound dress, for your information, and a $12,000, I'm sorry, diamond necklace. You see? So there you go. In the profile shot. And they claim that she chose the color white intentionally to convey a message of purity and reinvention, aligning with her plans for 2025. And I'm just like, I mean, on my YouTube channel, usually if I put my face out there, I always wear white, with very few exceptions, with a few exceptions, white or black. And that has absolutely nothing to do with purity. It's just, I happen to like black and white photography. A and B, I think I look better in black and white photography. Now, I don't ask me why, but I just think that black and white photographs of myself have always looked more, more striking than, say, color photography, right? The notion of purity and all this never entered my mind, so I would never have thought that that's what Meghan is doing. It could just simply be that she likes the aesthetic. And I'm sure, well, I'm not sure, but I suspect that she will keep all of the photos that she posts on her Instagram along that same color scheme. It's like a kind of grayish, um, you know, black and white, but with a gray tone to it, which is very interesting. And I can see how, if all of the photographs that she puts up, sort of follow that aesthetic, it would be very, very interesting. But, she may not. I mean, she may just have used that color scheme for that one photo, because it's interesting that she used it for her profile uh, photo as well as the video. So it suggests to me that she's going to go for a black and white theme, which is just right up my street, as you can see. As you can see. And it's funny because someone left a comment the other day, which I did not publish, um, saying, to paraphrase, that your black and white videos, SUCKs, you know what I mean, like, why don't it's so 1940s or something. That it was negative, it was not a compliment, and I didn't approve the photo, I mean the comment, just because I didn't want that negativity on my little project, because I want to be in black and white because I want to be in black and white. I mean, I find it interesting. I like the aesthetic. It's different. Most people are not doing that on YouTube. I don't know anybody who's doing that, actually. Well, I don't know most people's YouTube channels. So if you know of a channel that uses only black and white photography, do let me know, like a YouTube channel. I mean, I have an Instagram that's also black and white, Business English Paris, I think it's called. I haven't really been keeping up with it. But I just love the black and white aesthetic, but it has nothing to do with purity. It's just the artistry of it, the creativity of it. So them reading this, I mean, look, everyone is entitled to their opinion, obviously, and I'm sure that it's possible that, Meghan is going for that purity aesthetic, but I don't think so. I don't think so. I think she just likes the artistry of it, the art, the just the aesthetic, kind of like me, because we think alike, Megan and I. She needs to hire me though, I think, because it's just like we think alike on so many things, right? But anyway, so Daily Mail goes on with, her writing 2025 in the sand. They say it was filmed by Prince Harry, which we all heard before. And they say that it's a part of a carefully curated PR strategy, um, that the expert suggests signals a new chapter. And I thought of that too. But I also think it's possible that A doesn't mean a thing. It's 2025, it's New Year's, and she's a girl who, a woman who, she's very original. She does things differently in her way. It could just be her way of saying Happy New Year. You know, and again, it's something right up my street in the sense that you know I would always just be the one out. I've always been the one out. I mean, I'm not normal, and I think Megan is very much like that. She's just not the norm, you know, and people don't know what to do with people like that. And they hyper analyze you. Oh, you did this because, no, you just did it because that's just what came out. That's just what came out. You didn't even like think about it that much. It's just what comes out. But anyway, one of the most interesting aspects of the Daily Mail article was that they claim that Meghan will be able to command fees of at least £790,000 per sponsored post. Is that correct? It completely slipped my mind that you can make money on Instagram. I was like, what? Really? But then I remember that the Kardashians have very, very prolific, or I would just say profitable, I should say not prolific, profitable Instagram pages, and I guess other celebrities as well. But I don't know any normal people who make money on their Instagram posts, with like certainly nothing like this, obviously, but even if it's like €1,000 or pounds or dollars, do you know anybody who makes money on Instagram? Because I don't, right? But they say that Meghan could make at least, so even more, per sponsored post, you guys, £790,000. Okay? What do you think about that? I mean, that's insane. So I would imagine that if she could make 790, depending on the post, she could do one for 1 million, like a car, a sponsored post for a car company. Um, well, not like a cyber truck. I don't think that would go well with her brand. But she and Harry, what they like it's an English car that they drive, the Land Rover, I think. Yeah, the Land Rover and things like that. I like the Mini Cooper. I'll do a Mini Cooper sponsored post. I can't drive to save my life, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. But anyway, it's very, very interesting and fascinating to me how much money Meghan stands to make according to these experts. Assuming they know what they're talking about. They may not even know what they're talking about. I mean, her brand obviously is, it's a brand that's very, very it's a top brand, and I'm sure that she will make quite a bit of money once she gets going with American Riviera Orchard and all of her other things. I can't wait. I think they're right. I think that in 2025, I think what she's saying even though I realize it very well, I have to take my vitamins. I'm looking at my vitamins and I just realized I haven't taken them in days, right? And then I start wondering, why do you feel like this, right? I feel like this means I need my vitamins, right? I need my vitamin D. I live in France. They have no sun in the winter. Like, you know, I'm a black woman. I need my vitamin D. Um, I digress. You guys, what do you think? Tell me in the comments. What do you think about this idea of how much Meghan can make per sponsored post? Do you think she'll even bother to do sponsored posts on her Instagram? I guess she could for products, for things that she will be be selling. But that will be her with American Riviera Orchard. That will be her own stuff. So I don't think she's going to make that kind of money for a sponsored post. To me, a sponsored post is more something she does for like Yves Saint Laurent or um, you know, you know, some other company, Chanel or Land Rover or something like that. But I don't know. But it's exciting, right? It's exciting. And it also, one more digit is that in less than 24 hours, she went from approximately 100,000 followers to 715,000 followers, you guys. And this is a woman that the Daily Mail, all those hated channels, even some of them come onto my little YouTube channel sometimes and leave comments, most of which I don't approve. I mean, I'm not trying to censor. I do approve some comments that are not friendly, but most of them I don't approve. And they will come on and make suggestions and outright declarations that Meghan and Harry are not popular, nobody cares about them, they're irrelevant, da 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 da. But I don't think you are irrelevant if you can go from 100,000 YouTube subscribers. Is that what we call it on not YouTube, on Instagram followers. You don't go from 100,000 Instagram followers to 715,000 in 24 hours if you are irrelevant and if you're not popular. I mean, it's just, I don't see it. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, do you think that it's possible to do something like that when you are irrelevant and um, unpopular, right? And unfavorable? Like they have this new thing where I think it was a New York Post where they were suggesting that Harry and Meghan's favorability ratings in America has fallen. I mean, who even does that on someone like Harry and Meghan? They're not politicians or something. Yeah, but these people, they come up with, you have to give it to them. They come up with a lot of different things. But the numbers, the digits don't lie, right? The digits don't lie. The digits tell us the real truth. And if you can go from 100,000 followers to 715,000 in 24 hours, and you can command 790,000 pounds for one sponsored post on your Instagram page, you're popular, you're relevant, you are loved, and you are favored as far as I'm concerned. Okay, so that's all for this one, you guys. See you in the next one. Thank you for listening. If you're not following, I'm really, really desperate over here trying to get people to actually subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm like, subscribe or I'm not making any more videos for you guys. Anyway, see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.